Today I want to talk about the film The Blackkklansman. I did not watch Get Out. I chose not to watch that genre. But I did watch The Blackkklansman and The Banker. And my take on The Blackkklansman, I really liked the movie, actually. It's a story that took place in the 70s. Overall, the visual look on this film had everything it needed to take us back to the 70s, as far as the style of hair, the clothing, the music and the cars, the decoration. It was all there. I really saw the 70s in the film. I really enjoyed watching the film. I watched it with my 18-year-old daughter, and she mentioned that she really liked it, especially because it was a comedy, which was a surprising thing to see, the genre being a comedy used for to get at white privilege. The comedy in the film actually helps with much of the tensions and the conflicts that automatically appear between the African American race and the white race. Comedy, I think, serves to attract people to watch the film. It's not just another film on discrimination and violence against the Black race, but it's the story that's told differently in a way that pulls you in. The title of the film already, it's a bait for the audience to watch. Having known of the racial conflicts and inequality that existed, particularly in that time in the 70s, I was able to experience every bit of it in the film. The director gave the public the truth on racism caused by ignorance on behalf of white privilege. I liked how the viewer is taken into the reality of the mindset of both groups. It helped me to understand even more how our own personal paradigms can get in the way of understanding where that anger and hate really comes from and why people do what they do. Their reactions, in other words. The clips at the scene of what happened during the protests in Charlottesville, Virginia, they really make the film have a greater impact. So overall, The Blackkklansman, I think, was brilliant work that was done by the producer. And then I watched The Banker. The Banker is a film with the same narrative, but without the violence that comes from The Blackkklansman. I think the violence here is more subtle through the political system. Overall, it was another true story that was brilliantly made, in my opinion. It represented its history very well, showing beautiful cars, beautiful outfits. I really enjoyed that part of the film as well. It stood out to me that both at the beginning and at the end of the film, the Plantation Club shows, which is owned by a Black man, it speaks about how far the African American people have come from working in plantations for white people to having their own possessions and wealth. That was depicted very well. I really like that. So both films, I think, were very well made. Gave us the foundational things to understand both of these true stories. Thank you.